Siemaneczko, z tej strony Xyrion. Witajcie w kolejnym odcinku z Hogwarts Legacy. No i co, kontynuujemy naszą przygodę. Tak jak mówiłem, dzisiaj potyczki magiczne i lekcja zielarstwa. I dostaliśmy pocztę w sumie. Nadsej Onaj. Spotkajmy się w dolnym Oxfield. To pilne. Muszę z tobą pomówić o Rockwoodzie i Harlowie. Najlepiej zrobić to poza murami zamku. Lucan Bratleby. Nadszedł czas, by wykazać się umiejętnościami pojedynkowania i przekonać się, czy masz szansę reprezentować szkołę. Spotkajmy się tam, gdzie zawsze na finałową rundę skrzyżowanych różdżek. Aha, wciąż możesz korzystać z manekina treningowego. Lucan. A to już było... To chyba już znamy, okej. Dobrze.
Future champion coming through.
Tak. Myślę, że to się może przydać. Do walki. Najpierw trening, później walka.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Luz.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Okej,
Excellent form.
okej. Co teraz?
Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Ach. Gdzie ty tam lecisz, panie manekinie?
Accio. Incendio.
Kurde, coś mi pad przerywa troszeczkę, nie wiem o co chodzi. Chodź, że tutaj.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Za szybko to zrobiłem? Nie zdążyłem się odnowić.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
No, teraz się udało.
Good one.
To była mocna
Impressive
kombinacja.
wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Dobra. O, 11 poziom. O, tu mamy nową rzecz do ubrania. Na 11 mieliśmy chyba lepsze okulary. Tak. Chociaż osobiście wolę te stare, te są takie trochę dziwne, a to tylko sobie zmienimy wygląd. Dobra, czyli lepszą obronę mamy. Dobrze.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. the moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Cześć kocie. Co tam?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
Niech będzie Nati.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Czwórka. Okej. Okej, czerwona tarcza to tylko ogień. No dobra. Ej. Kurde, nie jest tak łatwo z nimi.
Don't shy away now.
Incendio.
A, kurde, zjarali mnie. O nie. Dobra.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
No oczywiście, że tak.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Expelliarmus.
Stupid one. Accio. Incendio.
Confringo.
Don't shy away now.
Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one.
Come on.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Wow, coś rozwaliłem.
Descendo. Accio. Protego.
Nie mogę
There
ich...
goes my wager.
Levioso.
Oni chyba się zawiesili, ewidentnie.
Levioso.
Nie mogę ich w ogóle przycelować. Co jest? Nie wiem, czy
Pity more people can't.
to są chyba jakieś błędy w grze po prostu, że oni się tak zawieszają, ale no było to trudniejsze.
Victory! You've won the
Ewidentnie.
tournament!
Powiedziałbym, że łódź szczęścia.
It was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Okej, dobra.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Ja tak samo.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
You can't be beat, can you?
Masz rację, nie da się. Co tutaj mamy? Studnia.
Revelio.
Studnia czterech zwierząt. Szkolna legenda głosi, że jakiekolwiek życzenie wypowiedziane przy studni czterech zwierząt, niezależnie czy w pobliżu Testrala, gryfa, chimery czy hipogryfa spełni się każdemu, kto zdobył zaufanie któregokolwiek z 4. Dobrze. I teraz mamy jeszcze, mi się wydaje dobrze, zajęcia z... No właśnie, mapa świata, bo... Tak. Nati chce się z nami spotkać. W Dolnym Hogsfield, no tam to mnie jeszcze nie widzieli. Ale najpierw zajęcia z zielarstwa, tak. Z Nati pogadamy później. Tutaj już obiecałem, także idziemy.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Dobrze.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Ojej.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Okej.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriff... I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see. How to balance my star thistle
Never a
arrangement.
dull moment when I
Niffler's
go home
fancy
for holiday.
or roses?
Last year, my mother swore she heard fashion.
Dittany's
Okej, już
restorative
rozumiem,
properties
mamy.
make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okej, czyli mamy tylko dyptam. Okej. O, w eliksirze wigenowym są używane, dobrze.
Well done!
Okej.
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okej. A, tam jest gostek.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okej.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
A.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Lol.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
No.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and death cap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Oj, wybuchła. Coś słyszę.
Revelio.
A, właśnie. Sterowalne śliwki. Ten pomarańczowy, przypominający rzodkiewkę owoc unosi się, gdy rośnie. Niektórzy wierzą, że zwiększa on zdolność akceptowania rzeczy niezwykłych. A, no tak, fajnie, no tak lecą do góry, dobra. Troszkę wyglądają jak główki maku.
useful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that you can use the mandrakes?
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
No to jakoś podlać? Chyba nie. Dobrze, co dalej? Właśnie. Lekcja zielarstwa za nami. A, lekcja eliksirów. No myślę, że tak, że zrobimy lekcję eliksirów, a później po lekcji eliksirów dopiero pójdziemy do tej Oti. Ej. No właśnie, przecież mogę tam się steleportować. A tam będzie najbliżej. Włączę śledzenie tego zadania. Właśnie.
I almost bought an owl in Diamond. Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Revelio.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
O, klucz widzimy. Gdzie mnie zaprowadzisz? O, proszę bardzo. A. Będzie trzeba powsadzać te żetony, już parę ich znaleźliśmy. To jest ciekawe. Okej. Misja.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Ach, to ten
You will
profesor
begin
Sharp.
this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
No my już używaliśmy.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Okej.
My parents considered...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okej.
Your potion should not be that color.
Którą wilka? Notatka służbowa. Biuro Aurorów. Borgin i Burks. W sklepie Borgina i Burksa dochodzi do zwiększonej aktywności poza zwyczajowymi godzinami pracy, szczególnie bardzo wczesnym rankiem, kiedy na tył sklepu docierają podejrzane dostawy. W oparciu o posiadaną wiedzę na temat reputacji sklepu zwiększamy liczbę aurorów, jaka będzie obserwować ten przybytek. Wyznaczono ciebie do tego zadania. Oczekuj na dalsze rozkazy. Okej. Jakaś skrzynia, srebrne okulary z 4 szkłami. Jakieś dziwne. Kraja popiełka. Świergotnik. Okej.
Stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew.
Ciekawe
Get back
są
to
tam
brewing your
myśli.
Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okej.
Should you
Dobra.
drop the didn't or crush it? Wrong answer could result in
Dobrze,
the
Erdus.
loss of your eyebrows.
Okej, nie muszę nic robić.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon Dart! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Okej, mamy iść gadać z nim.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okej.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Sok z chrobotka potrzebuję. Dobrze. Dobra. Misję wykonaliśmy. Czy przy okazji jeszcze pójdźmy zebrać sobie tą naszą roślinkę? To... czy to tu? Tak. Tak, ładnie wyrosło. A, i po prostu będzie sobie rosło dalej. Dobra. Mogę jeszcze więcej posadzić, czy nie bardzo? Mogę z tym gadać? Nie. Dobra, czyli tutaj na razie tak jakby jedna doniczka, że tak powiem. Nie mogę użyć innego stanowiska. Okej. Dobrze. Misje. Profesor Hecat. Unikanie ataków. Och. Dobra, to chyba na tą chwilę musimy iść do tej Nati. Dobra. No to biegniemy do naszej koleżanki. Tam się coś działo? Trzeba się pogłaskać. Ej, można wejść? Można, kto tu mieszka?
Revelio.
Narzędzia gajowego. Można by przypuszczać, że ten zestaw narzędzi może zostać zaczarowany do stworzenia wszelkiego rodzaju wyposażenia przytulnej chaty. W rozmiarze, jaki może potrzebować jej mieszkaniec. Tak, to widzę jakieś pieniążki, torba, kapelusz nomadów. Okej, no dobra. Idziemy dalej.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Co niebezpieczne? Tutaj jest jakaś jaskinia, czyżby? Tu jest coś fajnego. Dobra, ale to nie wiem, czy powinien... na razie nie idę. Korci mnie, ale rozwinijmy tą główną fabułę troszeczkę bardziej. O, tu grzybki są, to zbierajmy. Zawsze się przydadzą. Tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej. Dobra, pozbierane. O, tu coś mamy. Poboczne zadanie. Do wzięcia. Co się stało?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Okay.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Okay.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Tam. Czy ja mogę nurkować? Umiem nurkować? O, sok z pijawek. Przyda się.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Faktycznie znajdujemy jakieś ciekawe rzeczy. O, udało się.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Fajnie. Spoko, że można pływać w tej grze. Fajne.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
No i proszę bardzo. To jest jakaś skrzynka. O.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
O, teleport. O, torba.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Natsai, hello.
Natty, how are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
No, to prędzej jej możemy powiedzieć niż Weasleyowej, chociaż on teraz też stawił się za nami, więc jest spoko ziom.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Fajnie.
What are you up to now?
I
your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Being an officer of the law in a quiet village like Hogsmeade is a pleasant job, I'd say.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
A to...
Repair.
Da się tego naprawić? Jeszcze raz.
Accio. Repair.
Nie da się, tak?
Accio.
A może inaczej jeszcze? Momento.
Levioso.
Nie da się, dobra. Ojejku. Wbiegłem w skrzynię się rozwaliła. Nie da się tego zebrać. Że mi się pojawiają tutaj skrzynki na... No.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Nie da się gadać z tymi ludźmi? No. Co to jest? A, jakiś...
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Okay.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have to
Co
say?
za dział?
What can I help you with today?
To mamy... Co? Aha, sprzedawać możemy tylko... Tak jakby ubranie. Okej.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Tu mam rzeczy, które są lepsze. Dobra, a co on ma tutaj? Te muchy to wszystko mamy. Wiganowy. A, kupmy sobie jeden.
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice.
Dobra.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Gdzie my jesteśmy? A tu jeszcze ktoś potrzebuje pomocy. No jest tutaj trochę tych questów pobocznych do zrobienia.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
A, akurat tego paru nie używam, więc w sumie nie będzie potrzebne. Okej. Jak go wyrzuciło? Strasznie go wyrzuciło. O. W części twojego przewodnika poświęconej kolekcjom znalazł się nowy typ wroga. Znajdziesz tam cenne informacje o przeciwnikach, na przykład o ich podatności na działanie niektórych zaklęć. A wiem. Muszę robić tego typu...
Incendio!
Ach.
Tell Rookwood to find me inside.
Kurde.
Release me!
Dobra, jedna rozwalona. Oj, Sandia to im mocno daje dopalić. Za daleko. Okej.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Nie zrobiłem jakiegoś zadania pobocznego, nie zauważyłem tego. Jak to? Co tu się wydarzyło? Nie, to nie wiem, co tu się wydarzyło.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Was Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Zobaczmy.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely.
Okay.
Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
A, tutaj. Okej.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Co się wydarzy? O, proszę.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Pojawił się na chwilę Merlin.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Elegancko. Kolejna misja ukończona. No a przy okazji nasz odcinek dobiegł końca, także dzięki wam za oglądanie. Nasze przygody będziemy kontynuować w kolejnych odcinkach. Także no, do zobaczyska, trzymajcie się, łopatki.
Our house ghost is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
O, przy okazji duch nas szuka. No to dowiemy się w następnym odcinku. Pa!